Hi everyone, welcome to Voice of Crypto live session, and we are live yet again today on a fresh Monday. And like I promised you on Friday, we will be taking a look at the top coins, and we'll be also taking a look at the top coins to watch throughout this week. We already know that the last week was a rather bullish week for the crypto market at large, and we saw a lot of cryptocurrencies rise even in double digits on their weekly time frame, which led to a lot of motion or a lot of movement in the market. And now, as we have approached another new week, it'll be really interesting to see how cryptocurrencies basically pan out and how top cryptocurrency price action looks like. So, once again, welcome to our daily news, price, and analysis update on Voice of Crypto. As you all are familiar, we go live on LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and Binance Live. And you all must be seeing me at a different time today as compared to the last week. That's because we've moved our live sessions almost 4 to 5 hours before to suit all time zones. And now we will be going live around the same time. So watch out on your Binance creative feed, on your LinkedIn, on your YouTube and Twitter for our live sessions, which will happen around the same time for the foreseeable future. So I will see you in all of these lives every day, like I do. Now, without further ado, I know a lot of you are waiting to look at the market to see how the market is performing, has been forming in the last 1 week or so, and I'm sure that everyone's anticipating new gains in this new week, fresh gains, and hopefully a lot of fresh profits for the crypto traders. But like we know, nothing can be predicted in the crypto market. And before we start our session for today, I would once again reiterate that none of what we say on these sessions or what our guests say is financial advice. So do your own research in the crypto market, as this is a highly volatile market. Now, without further ado, we will go ahead and take a look at how the crypto market has acted and how top cryptocurrency prices have acted in the last 1 week, and how we can expect them to turn and twist throughout this week. A quick look at the crypto market does suggest a lot of positive momentum. It's not something that we have not seen. In fact, last week around the same time, we saw a bit of pump, only for the pump to sort of dwindle or fade away as weekend approached. And on the weekend, we saw minor losses for almost all of the cryptocurrencies, if not losses. Then we saw a lot of range bound movement once altcoins and cryptos had reached a certain level. Now, on the other hand, we can see the global crypto market cap is once again trading in green. It saw a 1.23% increase over the last 1 day, stands at 1.28 trillion US dollar, and it is a decent mark for the global crypto market cap. We've already established that the 1.25 trillion US dollar mark is going to act as a key support resistance mark going forward, or while we are in this uncertain sort of market. As long as the global crypto market cap sort of maintains above the 1.25 trillion US dollar level, we can expect more bullish action to continue. The total crypto market volumes, as you see, have risen by almost 33%. Now, once again, we see a rise in the trade volumes. It's largely because of the positive price momentum that the market has seen. A quick look at Bitcoin, and we know that largely Bitcoin price action is what sort of leads other price action as well. So other altcoin price action. So Bitcoin price will be really keen. We'll be really keen on Bitcoin price as long as we are not in an alt season. And for now, we aren't. Despite the massive gains that a lot of altcoins are seeing, it is still largely a Bitcoin gain dominated market where Bitcoin and Bitcoin price action would essentially lead the other cryptocurrencies. So, a quick look at Bitcoin, as we can see, suggests pretty decent gains for a Monday and over 1% on the daily, over 1% on the hourly chart, in double digits on the weekly. So, all over a decent trajectory for Bitcoin coming up. We saw a bit of drop in the Bitcoin price. Um, as we were approaching the weekend, we saw Bitcoin sort of falling down almost till the let's say 34 level. However, Bitcoin has maintained above the 34,000 US dollar level, um, which a lot of traders are thanking God for at this point, because seeing Bitcoin above the 34.5 mark would be key to Bitcoin's price momentum. However, what I am looking at currently is this 35,000 resistance that Bitcoin hasn't really been able to cross in the last 1 month or so. And if Bitcoin is able to sort of surpass this 35,000 resistance mark, then we can definitely expect more gains for BTC. On the long term chart, however, we have already established the 38.5K US dollar mark as a key support resistance line, which we will be, of course, watching at very keenly going forward. Further looking at the cryptocurrency market, we can see that most of the altcoins are more or less following BTC's trajectory. Ethereum is following Bitcoin, noting similar, if not almost the same gains. Within 2% gains on the hourly and daily time frame for Ethereum, almost 9% gains on the weekly for Ethereum's price. BNB decently gaining, but not a lot of pump. At least it's still in green though for traders in the market. However, not a lot of volatility for BNB. Likewise for XRP, even though it's up by almost 5% on the weekly, not a lot of gains on the hourly and daily time frame. Solana, on the other hand, crossing all barriers, and this is largely due to the VanEck report, which suggested quite an optimistic price for Solana going forward. So this could largely be owing to the high. This could largely be owed to the recent hype around Solana's price, and we can already see that Solana has gained over 6% on the hourly time frame, which is a pretty decent pump for any altcoin. Moving on, Cardano has been a decent gainer in the last week. However, not a lot of action for Cardano, largely following Bitcoin price. Same goes for Doge. However, Doge again, along with Floki and Shiba, the three meme tokens, did pretty well over the last week. How they're going to act this week is something that we will be again crucially looking at. Moving on, Tron, not much action for Tron price, unfortunately. Same goes for Toncoin. Toncoin, as we know, gained a lot of ground in the last 1 2 months, and now not a lot of action or volatility for Ton. However, Chainlink continues to surpass older price action heights. And a quick look at the Chainlink price chart, I think, is something that we need to do, especially because of the recent price gain that Chainlink has seen. And Chainlink is once again testing this sort of upper resistance that it has had. We can see that Chainlink has already crossed its monthly, yearly, weekly resistance. We'll just quickly open the all-time Chainlink chart, and we can see that the 2 $11.2 $11.2 mark has in fact acted as a decent support. However, we will ideally wait for the 13 US dollar mark to get crossed before expecting any further action for Link. So while Link is doing pretty decent on the longer time frame as well as on the shorter time frame, sort of sort of hitting the right chord. It won't be wrong to say that the link market could be a little bit too saturated at this point. So, where price action will in fact go is a little bit hard to say. And as you know, we hate to make predictions and be wrong. So, we're not going to do that. However, we will, like I said, be keenly watching the 13 US dollar mark for link and its price. And as you all are well aware, by the end of this session, we will be taking a look at uh, the top coins to watch in this week and the top coins of the last week. But before that, we will take a quick dive into the crypto market and the Web3 market, and we'll see what the top news of the day are. One of the biggest news comes in from Animoca Brands, where Animoca Brands has sort of backed a 50 million investment from Saudi Arabia's Neom. Animoca will build a Web3 service capabilities with global commercial application alongside Neom to support Neom's aspirations as a future tech hub. And we already know that Animoca Brands is a metaverse and gaming venture capital firm, and they're planning to enter into this partnership with one of the biggest investment focused fund of Saudi Arabia, which will be focused on Web3 initiatives. Now, this could also lead to a lot of pump in terms of Web3 initiatives and just the larger crypto economy of Saudi Arabia. What happens in terms of that geography is something that we do await to see. Moving on, another news comes in from UK, where UK is planning to introduce fiat-backed stablecoin rules in early 2024. And while we're expecting a lot of regulations to come in the next year, this one's going to be a little bit interesting. The HM Treasury, or the Finance Minister of UK, recently said that it plans a phased introduction of crypto regulation, starting with fiat-backed stablecoin rules in phase one, and the second phase will include regulations on other crypto assets such as algorithmic stablecoins. However, we're still waiting to see how the market sort of reacts to this, because news around crypto regulation isn't received very well in the market or by the crypto ecosystem at large. That said, looking at the price action of Bitcoin and the sheer bullishness in the market at this point, CME Bitcoin futures open interest has surged massively, and CME becomes the second biggest Bitcoin futures exchange as open interest surged. Uh, the surge in CME Bitcoin futures open interest has helped the regulated derivatives platform to attain a 25% market share in Bitcoin futures, and it now stands behind Binance in terms of notional open interest to rank second, as we already mentioned, in the list of BTC futures exchanges. And CME's open interest hit just about US dollar 3.58 billion on October 30th. That is today. And the CME overtook Bybit and OKX with 2.6 billion and 1.7 billion in open interest, respectively. And it's now just a few millions away from Binance, which stands at about 3.9 billion US dollar. And the Bitcoin futures exchange ranking by open interest go like this: Binance on number one, followed by CME, Bybit, and OKX. How this ranking will look like in the days to come is something that we shall await to see. However, for now, the current bullishness in price action has definitely sort of pushed the narrative for not just the spot market, but also the futures and options market, which is, of course, great to see. Diving right back into our cryptocurrency price action, we will yet again take a quick look at the top gainers of last week, like I promised you. But before that, we'll take a quick look at the top gainers of today. And we always know that Monday is a rather busy day for cryptocurrencies at large. So, a lot of gainers in the market. In fact, a few gainers from last Monday are making a comeback to the list again. And Thorchain's Rune token is one of those. We already know that Thorchain's Rune token did pretty well in terms of price action last week, but the bullish momentum faded away. Now However, Rune is back in action with over 8% gains. Rune will be one token that we will need to watch carefully in this week, followed by Gala, Solana, and Chainlink. So these would be my four tokens to watch closely. Rune, Gala, Solana, and Chainlink. So these would be cryptocurrencies that you can watch closely going forward. A few of the other gainers from today, however, are our Waves AR token, Algorand, Algo, privacy token Monero, AVAX, Nia Protocol, Chainlink, of course, XRP. Um, Cosmos, EGLD token, and a few more. A quick look at the weekly gains, however, show us that Pepe is still leading the way, and it won't be wrong to say that meme coins are still sort of ruling the market in terms of price gains, but for how long and how much, that's something that we will see in the future itself. Mina follows closely after Pepe with over 50% gains, followed by Conflux, Scala, Floki, and Rune. So these would be some tokens that have already gained a lot in terms of their weekly chart. And if you look at the first five, including Floki, we can see them all falling on the hourly basis. However, it doesn't point towards a short bearish momentum in the short term. However, this could lead to a little bit of lowered volatility and maybe range bound price action for these tokens, particularly the top five in the weekly count for now. However, in terms of the top tokens to watch in the coming week, Gala, Rune, Solana, and Chainlink would be tokens that I will be closely watching. So make sure to stay tuned to Voice of Crypto's live sessions that we organize every day around the same time. Be sure to join them tomorrow and in the days to come of this week as well. And we will be breaking down the market closely. We'll be taking a look at the price action. Also, make sure to join our Telegram group, the VOC announcement Telegram group. We have already dropped the link to that. You can simply copy paste the link from Binance Live, from the Binance Live comment section to Telegram and join our group. So go ahead, guys, and join our group where we will be giving out a lot of giveaways. In fact, there are giveaways for people who comment on Binance Lives, on our LinkedIn Lives, on our Twitter, YouTube Lives. So the top comments, the top questions that you ask all stand a chance to win a part of our giveaway. And I will be quickly dropping this secret bomb, which is that we have allocated almost 300 US dollar for our giveaways on a monthly basis. So stay tuned to these sessions to know more about that and join Voice of Crypto's announcement group on Telegram, the link of which is shared right here in the comment section of Binance Live. And you can also check out the link to these sessions on you can also check out the link to these sessions as well as of our Telegram group on all our social media platforms. So don't forget to do that. And if you want to know what cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and airdrops you need to watch in November, as November will be a month of a lot of action for cryptocurrencies and Web3 market at large, go ahead and check out our website and subscribe to our newsletter, our monthly newsletter and our weekly newsletter, where we give out exclusive market reports. These reports are still free in the market. However, we will be making these reports paid from the next year. So two more reports from Voice of Crypto will be going out for free. Make use of them as much as you can and for as long as you can. And for anything else, do drop your questions in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them as and when I can. Thank you once again for joining. Thanks, lovely people of Web3, blockchain, and crypto. See you all tomorrow, right here at the same time, in the same place. Bye bye.